Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Auto Auction Rehabs on YouTube. Yeah, that's my, I don't know, 10, 12, 15-year-old video camera that I'm using as a backup because GoPro has been so good to me, and I'm just not willing to risk losing all the footage. So at least I'll have some backup footage. I reached out to another company to see if they would sort of semi-sponsor me, let me review some of their products, and I didn't even get the courtesy of a no thank you. So we're stuck with the GoPro and video camera for now, and the phone when I can. So let's get into this. Detroit Axle. That's the company I bought parts for the Honda from eBay Motors. And we got a bunch of packages, so we're going to open them up right now. See what we've got. Let's see if I can get you guys set up here on the car to where you can see what's going on. Not so much. Let's go over here. How about we go on this box for now? Yeah, let's go on that box. And we will open up these boxes. Wow. It's a pretty big box. All right, there we go. Turn this around for you. We have Struts from Detroit Axle. Those look pretty heavy duty. Let's see what's in there. One for each side. I don't know if they're the same part number for both sides or not. We'll figure that out as we go along. These were built in August of 22. They come complete with a warning: do not unscrew that plate or this bolt, because that will release the spring and cause you some severe damage. All right, so we have struts. Those are the fronts. Front struts. KYB suspension parts, the bearings and the mounting plates. And these should be rear struts, which is what we're going to work on next. Yep, that looks like the job. That looks like the job. Sticker came off. Do not turn that screw. It comes with the self-locking nuts as well, which is really good. It's always good to use new fasteners when you're putting something like this on. All right, so we've got those. And we'll bring you over here. Let's see. Oh yeah, perfect. Last but not least, nice. Detroit axle brake pads, front and rear. Nice packing. And rotors. Premium brake rotors, cast iron, heat resistant, silver zinc plated finish, and quiet operation. They are not the drilled and slotted kind. They are just your standard rotor. There we go. 2 of them in a package. Perfect. All right. We are going to get that left-hand strut put in, as well as the brakes. And I'm going to set you guys over here. Yeah, I think that'll work. And I've got my B-roll camera going, so hopefully we'll have video at the end of all this. Now, it's important to note that the struts do come in a right and a left. So make sure you get the right one on the right side. We'll open up the tailgate because we need to get inside and attach the bolts, the nuts to the bolts. Let me show you. So what's going on here is that the strut comes up through the floor. That side's easier to look at. And there's 2 nuts on the inside that hold the strut in. I've already come in and taken the little plastic cover off and undone the nuts and taken this one out, as you can see. And what we are going to do now is reverse that process and put the new one in, I believe. No. All right. These 2 are for the brakes. Just organize my stuff here. A lot of this stuff I don't need for this. So basically what we're going to do is slip this new one right up in through there and put the warning sticker back on here just for the next guy. And this is the orientation it needs to be in. So here we go. This charcoal canister does get in the way, so you do need to loosen up or remove the 2 bolts that hold that in so that this will all slip in. At this point I'll take off the fasteners because it won't go in the hole with them on. All right, perfect. And we'll just slip this up in here. I say just. Little bit. There we go. You gotta just get it in the right orientation. There's that one. There's that one. Beautiful. All right. So now we've got the big bolt. Let's see if we can put some light on here. There we go. There we go. A little bit of light on the subject. Let's see if we can get that to go up where it belongs with a little bit of work from our influencer. All right, what we did here is we cleaned all this out. I don't have any brake cleaner, so I use carb cleaner. It'll all work the same. On a rag, wiped it out real good. And then we slip this on. Lo and behold, our adjuster lines up. But if you turn it, you can hear the brake pad just very gently rubbing on the inside of that. I mean, I could turn it all the way around, but no point. And what we'll do, we'll put this little rubber grommet in, because I don't think we need to make any adjustments. We'll just slip that back in there, hopefully without tearing it. There we go, perfect. So when you see that, you know that that is for your brake adjustment point. But okay, so here's another issue. Let me bring you in here. You see these? I totally forgot, and I'm sitting here looking right at them. There's screws that go in here, but they have to line up with the hub. So easily done. That one goes there, like so. Now, these don't have to be incredibly tight. They end up getting tight over time. It's impossible for them to come out with the wheels that are on there because the wheel rests up against this. So if I keep this car long enough and need to do the brakes again, I want to be able to get them out. So I am not going to torque them with all of the pound-feet. I'm just going to put them in there snugly, because like I said, they can't possibly come out if the wheel is on. If the wheel is on, they cannot come out because they can't come past the wheel. But you do want to put them on snug, cuts down on any wobble. These have two threaded pieces, two threaded holes that the original disc did not have. Or did it? Yeah, it does have them, but there was nothing in there. I don't know what they're for, but there they are. All right, so now we're going to want to put new pads on. So let me go get the brake pads. All right, so we've got fronts and rears. My guess is the fronts are the bigger ones, because that's where probably 60 to 75% of your braking is in the front. These look pretty good. All right. I have not done Honda brakes before. So we're going to come in here and take a look, see what they look like, so I can refer back to this if I need to. All right. Pretty dirty. Now look at these. These are what was on it. You see how pitted that is there? That's where it was sitting. Listen. That's all pitted, grooved. And this one was hit with a hammer. I don't know. All right. Let's see if we can get these out. Let's see what we got here. Check out the box. Oh, lots of goodies. These are ceramic pads. This is some lube that goes on the bolt that it slides on. We'll just leave that in the box for right now, because we're going to take it all apart, clean it up a bit, and put a little lube on there. This is to actually lube those little metal pieces that go in. So we will do that. I think. Like I said, guys, I've never done this before, so I'm learning. Okay, so now I see why it would need some lube, because this brake pad rides on the top of those little metal pieces. Okay, and the one that has the big clip goes on the caliper side, on the piston side. These are all rusty, nasty. Yep, I got new pieces for that, so I can take these out. And as messy as they are, and rusty as they are, which way is it supposed to go? Getting these out is not going to be as much of a problem as putting new ones in without wrecking them. This is so rusty. Pretty incredible. These brakes even work. Okay, so basically they go in like this and turn and slide in there. So what I want to do is use my handy dandy brush here. Let's clean these up a little bit. Clean up the places where those metal tabs are going to go. All right. So that goes back on here like that. Clean this